Hello friends, welcome to our channel Physics Maanavan. We are starting a new playlist called Details about MSc Physics at Central Universities. So இந்த பிளேலிஸ்ட்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா நாங்க வந்து சென்ட்ரல் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ்ல பிசிக்ஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் எப்படி இருக்கு, அங்க இருக்கிற ஒர்க் பண்ற ஃபேக்கல்டிஸ் எப்படி ரிசர்ச் ஒர்க்லயும் சரி டீச்சிங்லயும் சரி எப்படி இருக்காங்க, அண்ட் தென் லேப் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ், லைப்ரரி ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் அண்ட் கோர்ஸ் கரிக்குலம், இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ்லாம் நாங்கள் வந்து டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்காக நாங்கள் வந்து இந்த பிளேலிஸ்ட் வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி வர ஆஸ்பிரன்ஸ்க்கு வந்து இது வந்து ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்னு நம்புகிறோம். ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எபிசோட்ல வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நாங்கள் வந்து சாமர்த் மிஸ்ரா அவர் வந்து இப்போ ரீசென்ட்லி எம்எஸ்சி பிசிக்ஸ் டெல்லி யூனிவர்சிட்டியில கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணாரு. நான் வந்து லாஸ்ட் இயர் 2021 அவரோட இன்டர்வியூ எடுத்திருந்தேன். ஸோ இன்டர்வியூ எடுக்கிறப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணேன்னா என்னோட கோர்ஸ் ஒர்க்னால எடிட்டிங் பண்றதுலயே அப்படியே அந்த வீடியோ எடிட் பண்ணாம விட்டுட்டேன். ஸோ இப்போ வெக்கேஷன்ஸ்ல வந்து அந்த வீடியோஸ்லாம் பக்காவா எடிட் பண்ணி இப்போ ரிலீஸ் பண்ற ஸ்டேஜ்ல இருக்கேன். ஸோ அதனால இப்போ நாங்க இந்த வீடியோ வந்து ரிலீஸ் பண்ண போறோம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எபிசோட். ஸோ அவர் வந்து இதுல டெல்லி யூனிவர்சிட்டி பத்தி நிறைய டீட்டெயில்ஸ் வந்து சொல்லியிருக்கிறாரு. அண்ட் தென் டெல்லி யூனிவர்சிட்டியில எம்எஸ்சி பிசிக்ஸ் அண்ட் தென் பிசிக்ஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்டோட கல்ச்சர் எக்ஸ்போஷர் எப்படி இருக்குன்றதெல்லாம் அவர் நிறைய டீட்டெயில்ஸ் வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாரு. ஸோ எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸும் இந்த வீடியோ ஃபுல்லா பாருங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ தட் நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ் வந்து நீங்க கேதர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அண்ட் தென் அவர் வந்து டெல்லி யூனிவர்சிட்டி அட்மிஷன் ப்ராசஸ் எல்லாம் பத்தி இதுல பேசிட்டு இருக்காரு. ஸோ அதையும் வந்து நீங்க பாத்துக்கோங்க. இதே மாதிரி நாங்க அதர் சென்ட்ரல் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ்லயும் எம்எஸ்சி பிசிக்ஸ் கோர்ஸ் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர், அட்மிஷன் ப்ராசஸ், இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய டீட்டெயில்ஸ் வந்து நாங்க வந்து கேதர் பண்ணி இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ் கேதர் பண்ணி we will be publishing in our YouTube channels. Okay, so please support our YouTube channel. Okay, so video ஃபுல்லா பாருங்க மறக்காம. Okay, so that you will get paid.
So Delhi University, as overall, it is well-known university in our nation, and it is also well recognized at an international level. So, like Delhi University, as overall, is really good and recommended. And coming to the Department of Physics in Delhi University, so as we all know, it is one of the oldest department, and it have a special status for astrophysics because this department is still call it as a Department of Physics and Astrophysics. And coming to the faculty in the departments, they are really good. They are old. They are like very experienced. They are the one who enjoy the physics to its core. So the perk of that is like if you ask any question, they will take you to the depth of it and they will churn it out. They will give you different directions. So it's always funny, and it's like love to interact with them. And it's always whenever you get a chance, you interact them, and then you will feel the vibe of physics coming from them. So it's just metamorphical, but you feel that okay, physics is coming to me, like it is getting induced, something like that. And coming to the other things, the courses, they are like course structure is good. And like course structure in the sense the way they deliver the course is really good. And also the lab is good. The project research work is also very good. The only problems come when department is the number of students. That's really too high. It's always more than 300. So this can be taken as a little bit problematic. But other than it, and I will suggest okay, this is one of the best department in our country for physics. However, I'm saying this because I am not much aware how are the departments other places. So, keeping it in mind, I'm saying it like okay. As far as my experiences and my knowledge, I will say okay, it is one of the best. There may be other department who are better than this, but I feel it is one of the best. Yeah, like it depends upon the basically it depends upon the request of professor. So that's also easy. Like many people used to switch. Many people used to go for the same class, like to double class for same thing. Like suppose if I studied a quantum in a class A and I didn't understood, I can, and that class is happening in section B also at some other time and some other duration. So I can refer from there also. It's not a problem. But again, managing all these things is very tough in online because online things are really weird and different from what actually it used to be. So this all thing, I think I can say more fondly like when I experience it by being present in the campus, and I'm really looking forward for it. The faculty is like obviously none of the faculty will come to you and talk to you, and that's like interaction in the class is limited basically, and that's one of the reason is because of the number of students. So but if you go and personally like you show some enthusiasm, talk to them in their department office, in outside of the class, in the lobby, so they will like very cool to talk, they will try to help you out as much as they can be. And I believe that most of the faculty, most of the senior faculties are very good human actually, so you can feel that warmth coming from them. But again, coming interaction coming to the class is I don't see that happening much, because course load is there, everybody is haunting for the course. And yeah, and obviously I had experience like my last 1 year was mostly online, so whatever the chances of interaction was there must have been killed in my case. So everybody knows that there is really very least possibility of interaction online classes. So for me, I didn't saw it much happening actually. To be honest, I didn't saw much it happening. Reason for it: one, online classes, and second, we had never seen the faculty yet. So we had never seen the faculty yet. We had never met them, and also we had never seen our friends, classmates. So for my experience, I will say it's not happening much, but I have heard from the seniors, like my passing seniors, the teachers are good. They try to interact and love to talk to students outside of the class in department of. However, it is just yet to be explored from my point of view. To be honest, I feel like the exam pattern of DU, the course structure of DU is still like complete milkshake. So if you do good in the coursework, I think we will get like the CSR thing is very, it will easy going. However, like DU is still like very tough course. It's not just fun seeking and fun loving course. So if you want to come to Delhi, you have to, be prepared actually to work very hard. You're not gonna get a single mark just free or something like that. Highest percentage will be 60, 70 or something like that, 70, 80. 80 is like rare actually. So you have to work hard. And the thing is, when once you work hard, you are ready to work hard for physics, for understanding the course which DU itself deliver. So I think like 70% of work in completing the CSIR and NET exam is already done, because these are the courses. If you know the concept, you will do well. However, there are the cases like I hadn't seen that. I have heard from my senior or somewhere like that. People say they are students who had cracked CSIR, who had cracked NET JRF, but still they couldn't pass the semester exams. So they have arrear in semester exam, but they have cracked the CSR, NET, JRF, all those things. Yeah, this comes under a specialization. Electives are basically can be taken any paper, dependent upon that whether, and it can be taken from any other department also. So electives can be chosen like widely. There is a no fixation on it. Specialization is the something what field you want to specialize, and that's in that course structure you do your this project work basically comes under your specialization, and then you have a specialization experiments kind of thing. So that is basically wide range also, that comes like laser physics, that comes this for laser physics, condensed matter physics, theoretical physics, astrophysics. So they are wide range of it actually. For me, as far as I can recall, I solved all the papers, like all the previous year paper which I could do from last, for the last all years which was available, and I just do it thoroughly and understanding the concept. And also like the thing is, I had already experience of giving jam, so I was like already knowing things. So I don't know what different I did other than solving all the previous year paper. But I think things changes, like what I felt like, since the last year 2020 NTA is conducting exam, so now 2019 I guess NTA is conducting exams. So the pattern of NTA is completely different from the what DU used to conduct. And but one thing I can see that the NTA papers are more direct. Like there's large number of questions, but questions are more direct. You get sometimes you get repetitive questions. Like I had in my 2020 duet, I had found 2 or 3 repetitive questions which repeated from the previous years. So and this shows that, right, if you do all the previous year problems well and you understand all them, so you have a good chance. After getting exams, the thing is simple. Everything happens from the DUET portal. It's like for any other college. Like if you get the seat, you have to pay your fee, allocation fee, and then you have to go for the, basically you have to go seal the seat basically by paying the amount. You have very less chance to seal the seat because they have to give another round of another selection list. So you have to wait. You have to pay your fee, and then the process goes simple. It's not like some tricky or something like that. You have to, and the thing is, for us it was all completely online, so I don't know how it will be when the we have to go for document verification offline or something like that. For us everything was on mail, everything was on it, so I actually don't know how the offline things will be, but online was bit easy, and like, there was no confusion and all. So they in fact, they few people got confused like how to do this document verification. Some people didn't had some documents with them, how to deal with it. So but again, that and there can be delay and glitches in communication also, like sending mail have a late replies, and that's very obvious because a lot of the even the department office is getting a lot of mail. So we have to be bit patience and all, things will sort it. It's not like you get the seat and you will not get the admission because of certain glitches. Obviously if you got the seat, you will get admission. Thing is, in while applying, like filling form for DUET itself, they will ask you preference. Okay, so in the selection list itself, they will give you, okay, what college you have been allocated based on your preference. So and then you have to apply there. The things get there. You have to pay fees to the college. Basically, it's like you have to pay fees to the college, not to the university, and the college will give you the admission slip and admission number and everything. So basically admission process is basically dealt by college itself, the college which you are applying, rather than the university doesn't play much role in get admission process and all. Yeah, it will be well and Delhi mentioned University of Delhi. Like really well developed means it's not like some college in Chennai. Like in college Chennai, they will like even in college Chennai, the final degree is University of Madras, right?
Yes, yes.
So like if you see the final degree of any university, so it will Delhi mentioned University of Delhi. There is no role of college in your degree and all. Semester mark sheet, basically I hadn't received it any as other than my portal result. So I'm not very sure how they give the semester mark sheet yet, but I think it have it will be delivered by college administration. But
Okay.
exams and everything is managed by university. I'm not have much clarity on it. I must ask them. Lab is good. Laboratory is excellent, beyond excellent, I will say. Lab is also good. Like for us, physics, most of the labs are now renovated and new. It's not like you get an old instrument anymore. It's very good. But however, again, I don't know. I hadn't seen a lab yet, so that's come with clause because I hadn't been to the campus. Delhi University is about to open, so I hope I will get to see this lab thing now, and I will like experience it how it is. But people say that lab is good. Our faculty says we miss you at lab, so I think that must have been good. Regarding hostel, like it's very cliché. Like hostel for a general student is very tough. Mostly they don't get. General students hostel don't get, and even other like getting hostel in DU overall is very tough. If, for especially for boys because boys have very less weightage in DU over a hostel, and also like if you are boy then chances get cut down mostly, and again if you are general it get cut down more. And also overall I will say getting hostel in DU is very tough, and if you are getting DU you have to prepare, you have to end up being some PG. Library is good because I had access library, and library is good. You have a lot of the books. There are two level libraries. One is departmental libraries, and one is the central library. So central library is excellent. It's have all the books, modern amenities, good reading atmosphere, and you get the scent of the old books. So I think that's more fascinating. And the timber work, the what I feel, it's overall it's more fascinating, I will say. You will feel the heritage basically. Like sometimes we are places where we feel heritage and they start doing the work what is being done. So I will say you will feel the heritage. So research are varied. Like most of the faculties, like nearly every master level faculties are involved into the Delhi University are into some kind of research. And it different like there is no basic categorization. Okay, what like the different faculties are doing different research, and they have the project of national, international, and regional levels. So it depends. Like some professors are really collaborating with international societies and working on it, and some professors are working for the national level collaborations and national level projects. So basically it depends from one to another, and it goes to a wide range basically. And if you see that, okay, what are the basic fields in which they are involving? So again, the basic fields are like ranging from one to another. Like it goes beyond to the astrophysics, to it goes to laser physics, it goes to the theoretical physics. But I feel like there are a lot more work done in theoretical physics, a lot more work done in material science, also a lot more work done is laser and related area. So basically what I feel, it's like diverse. It's not like you will feel that okay, you are certain places and you are getting stuck or something like that. It's well diverse, and suppose if you are not interested in one field, you want to go to another field, you will experience that too.
For
Placement is good. Placement is basically done by the placement cell of the university. So it goes beyond the department and beyond the department office. However, every department have a placement officer in department, like who take care of the placement in that department itself, and that depart. But what I have experienced, like department have less role to play in placement other than the central universities, and it is good. It is good. Like what I feel like more than 80% people are getting placement offers, those who sit. Like most of the people, I feel like they don't sit. Out of 300, only few sit for the placement. But those who sit, they get placed, and the package is also decent. It's not that bad too. It's like some people get as 8 lakh or something like that per annum, and average is somewhere I think 5 lakh or something like that. I'm not very sure because personally I'm not looking for placement, so I hadn't gone to that reason. The thing is, what I feel like, there is no internship offered as per the university or something like that. So mostly, what as a student, what we did is like we apply to the different internship to different places that by using their portals, and we get a recommendation letter from our faculty, and if sometime we need bona fide certificate. So that process is basically done very easily and very smoothly, and it is being done like in a go. And the thing is, if you are looking like internship offered by university, like they are getting student to place to some places for working experience. I think that doesn't happen like that happens in some of the private universities like Birla and all, right? I hadn't experienced that. Okay, someone university is like forcing someone to get into internship or something like that. It's completely on the student's effort and student's risk. However, like project is also there. So project comes differently, like the project work which we are doing during our semesters. Yeah, I think professors are like free and more happy to give the this recommendation letter basically, and that's also reason because they feel happy. They feel like okay, their students are standing out, and they are getting more vibrant in it. So I think that doesn't come as a problem. And to, like if the fact gets clear, I think more number of students you are preferring to go out, and there are two reasons. One is if you want to stay in India, you have to crack CSIR and all those exams, competitive exams, which is more tougher I feel than going out. Yeah,
DUET.
exactly. That's the reason, no, that this exams are getting more, more intense and more competitive. So people, instead of wasting time, people used to go foreign and they may get places there. And that's too, like, there is no security that okay, you will get it after working hard after for 4 or 5 years. Sometimes you have to stay for 7 years. Like I feel that there is like less work ethics in India compared to abroad. Yeah,
Would be helpful.
I feel like there is no big deal when someone misses the IITs and NITs, and there are lot more number of days between like jam physics happens with like some of February, and now DU is gonna happen somewhere in September or October, I guess. Like exams, like now they release their form, I guess. So like there's ample amount of time, 6 to 7 months. You can basically you can change the whole strategy and work for it and get into DU, and there is no use of crying okay you missed IIT. There is nothing what I feel other than top 5 6 newer older IITs. There is nothing to cry. What I feel like there are many people who drop even good IITs for the sake of JNU, because the thing is sometimes what happen, no, we what I feel like we get dragged in, like we try to go with the flow and crowd is going to the IIT. That's why we feel okay, I am so sorry that I couldn't with the crowd. So that is the feeling what I feel more took take overtook us than going it. And I feel like going to university for master is more preferred, because university offer a different culture, different environment. Like there are people from the arts, they are from economics, there are people from history you can interact with. So it's more diverse environment. You can have a like greater perspective of everything basically. If you are learning, if actually I was talking to a guy like from history department of my university itself, and the way he look at the Newton's whole work is very different and unique, and that doesn't match with the physics people. He took it in the how the history is developing, how the scientific culture is evolving. So understanding that perspective is as good as going to do some Newton's problem. So I think that is the beauty which universities offer, and people will not miss it. And similarly, if you go and talk to the economics guy and ask him his perspective of Newton's, he will tell you different theory. So I think that is also the beauty which only universities can offer rather than institutes, because institutes mostly will get the science background guys, so you will not have another perspective. Yeah, and that's true. Like sometime, even the recruiting companies are biased. Like they think someone graduated from IIT and NIT are more better. So that's like more problem basically in our society point of view than a student point of view. That is like something our society need to be reformed on the basis of that. And I am very sure that it will be like with the time. See, what I feel and only message is if you want to come to DU, ready to work hard. DU is not a place where you get a master degree without putting effort and working hard. So if you are making to mind, and the thing is, you come daily DU when you are ready to work hard, when you are ready to study physics basically. See, if you are coming to get a just degree and have fun and in life, so I think DU will not good place. Delhi overall will be good place. DU will also good place. But in order to get degree, you have to work. Otherwise, like as everybody says that the fail percentage in DU is high, and that is very true. Like the passing percentage of DU is less, and that's because the paper used to tough. The evaluation system is tough, rigid, and there is people, even the professor expect people to work. So if you want to come here, you ready to work hard, you ready to enjoy physics. Like the goal should be to enjoy physics. And if you have that goal, come, you will love it. And uh, and there is no need to fear about anything in the Delhi, basically Delhi University or Delhi thing. Other than that, yeah, people might think that okay, there might be some monetary problem, because being in Delhi, not getting into hostel, it can be a tough. But again, to be honest, that can be adjusted, and I had seen many people who are adjusting it. So that's also not problem. If you are ready to work for physics, come to Delhi and you will enjoy it for sure.
சாமர்த் மிஸ்ரா பேசினதெல்லாம் நீங்க கேட்டிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ இன்கேஸ் உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது queries இருக்குதுன்னா நீங்க வந்து கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன்ல வந்து கேளுங்க. நான் சாமர்த் மிஸ்ரா கிட்ட வந்து நான் கேட்டுட்டு நான் அவர் என்ன உங்க queryக்கு என்ன ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் அவர் தராரோ அதுக்கு வந்து நான் உங்க கமெண்ட் கீழே நான் யூடியூப் கமெண்ட்ஸ்ல வந்து நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். ஓகே, ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் வாட்சிங் அவர் யூடியூப் சேனல். ஓகே, ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் subscribe our YouTube channel and support us